Hello, everybody. Welcome to the rap yard once again. I hope my mic is not way too loud. I think it is. Darn it. Um, you like the new intro? I think it's pretty dope. Our guest today is has been around since the Hit Squad days and is currently an Orlando resident and underground hip hop legend. Please welcome Sidney Portier.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
How
How are
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad to be here for real.
Likewise. I mean, I appreciate you coming. You sound a little muffled, but
No, not really. You sound pretty good.
sorry. I'm
I'm supposed to
I'm saying you sound a little muffled.
reason.
Yeah. Are you using earbuds?
Yeah, hold on. No.
It's the same. So I could hear you fine earlier when we did the sound check. If you did anything different, I can't hear
Okay.
anything now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you can hear me now?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. That's good though. I just want to make sure
Oh,
people can hear you.
okay.
So
Yeah.
how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's Thursday. I got a
Right.
busy weekend, so I'm excited.
What do you have going on this weekend?
Well, tomorrow we got the video shoot for DJ Mega, uh, his first album. Uh, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty dope. So we're gonna do the score. So it's called Item Nine. We're gonna shoot the video. Everybody's meeting the track set tomorrow, and then of course Saturday is the Orlando DJ Summit. So that's gonna be huge. We got to be there. Plus, I have another on Sunday at Beer Commission, which is called the Needle Drop, which is all vinyl. The DJs play all vinyl, all the old classics, the original pieces from all the hip hop classics that we love. We'll be selling, trading
Ooh, you're
It's
cutting
pretty
out.
big
You're cutting
weekend.
out a good bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. You're kind of frozen too. Yeah, you froze. Oh, he'll be back. Uh, I hope. I hope he's coming back. That's exciting. Shout out to the Beer Chamber. Shout out to DJ Mega. All right, there we go. It might be your internet connection. Hmm. Shout out to DJ Mega. Shout out to everybody in Orlando, especially the Beer Chamber and Low Life folks. Hmm. So let's talk about the Colorado school shooting that nobody's talking about. Uh, because what's his name got shot. I'm really gonna get a mic with an arm pretty soon. I know I am. I'm manifesting it so I can type with two hands. Oh goodness. So Evergreen High School. I didn't go to that school, but I was friends in high school with a lot of people that did, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. Actually, my last my last year in high school was the year that the Columbine shooting happened, or second to last year was the year the Columbine shooting happened. So, yeah. Anyway, I think our guest is back. Let's check this out. All right. Hey.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. All
All
right. I
right.
hear you fine.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent. We are IVMM sent some fire and smiley emojis. I think,
Okay.
yeah. So I was saying earlier, shout out to Beer Chamber, shout out to everybody involved with that low life, and and DJ Mega. Shout out to him. I got to meet all y'all. I'm not. I can't recall. We may have been introduced at some point while I was there. But
Now, yeah, I was out of town when you came, and everybody told me that you came out here. Though I was sad that I missed you
yeah, I met
guys,
a lot
but
of people,
we here today, and we
and
gonna talk
I'd had
about
a couple drinks too, so
it.
but it was a good, it was a good time. It
Yeah.
was awesome. I'd never dreamed that I'd be able to see all those artists performing at one venue. So that was,
Oh yeah, it's dope. Orlando's a hip hop
yeah,
town.
apparently. And shout out to MC
Yeah,
Search too, because he's the one that basically gave me the idea, the
definitely.
motivation, the means to get there and do that. So. Oh, you're breaking up again. Yeah. Hi. If you were closer, yeah, it's just breaking up a lot. If you were
Hello,
closer to like your yes, 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 yeah, yes.
hello.
So it may be that you're closer to your router where yes. Hi. Can you hear me? I don't think you can
Can
hear
you
me.
hear me?
Yes.
This is weird.
Can you hear me? I can hear you. All right. I'm going to turn his camera off while he works on that. Um Yeah, so Evergreen High School shooter. I'm trying to see. They say I'm looking at the headlines saying he was radicalized. Okay, maybe you ready? You got
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Something's going on.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It may be that you got to be closer to your router. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's just part of the fun of doing it live. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that you're here. So the DJ competition. Tell me more about that. That's
The competition for you talking about for the Sunday venue, the needle drop.
yeah. Well, is that
Is that what you're talking about?
maybe it's not a competition. The DJ event.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You're talking about the Orlando DJ Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second annual. Yeah, this is the second annual DJ Summit.
Okay.
I think it's usually thrown by like DJ Junebug, but some of the dopest some of the dopest DJs gonna be in Orlando for Saturday. It's a DJ battle and everything. It's a bunch of
Except
DJs
for
and
me.
you know the artists. I just believe the artists need the DJs. So wherever the DJs are, that's where Sydney's showing up at.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
it's a beautiful
that's kind
event.
of a lost art. I'm a DJ,
It is,
in case you couldn't tell.
but the DJ is important. People forget, man. But the DJ was the MC.
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, yeah.
The DJ, he played the record, he broke the record, he made the record.
Right.
They forget the DJ. We gotta. I don't know. That's why I went totally independent on this, man. We got to get back to the DJs, guys.
You're here.
We're going on these platforms. We're going on these platforms, man, and it ain't really getting it where you need to be, bro. You got to get back to the DJs. You got to go out here, put boots on the ground, and see your
Mhm.
fans. It's the DJ. We gotta give it to the yo. Listen, when my
Breaking up again.
like album dropped, it went out to about 30,000, probably a little more than that. It was in one
Mhm.
of the biggest record pools. So all the DJs had accessibility, including DJ Sin. And big shout out to DJ Sin across the pond. But
Right.
a lot of DJs was playing my record early. And I probably had one of the greatest independent runs from an independent that we haven't seen in a long time. And not only that, but we documented it and gave you the play-by-play and showed you how to do it.
Yeah,
So,
you can't help everybody
you
though.
know, yeah, that's true. But we try to, we OGs, man. We put it out there. We don't cuff it. We ain't them. We ain't them.
Hmm.
If it works, and we want everybody to win. We
Oh
don't
yeah.
just want to sit here. It ain't fun. It ain't fun if you're the only one winning.
Right.
So we try to encourage everybody. Try to shoot the information to everybody. If they don't get it, It's easy. We just believe, we talk about this all the time in the office, at Poitier Music Group. When we talk about, I mean, this is my fifth studio album. I've been paying attention and I've been watching on Instagram.
Mm.
There's dudes that I know that are insane lyrically. And in the 5 years as my fifth studio album, in 5 years, it's a lack of growth, and the material being spit out is, I don't know, man. We got to tap into what people are going through. See, so much has happened. There's only room to be inspired now,
Mm-hmm.
and so we got to tap into what people going through,
Right.
because we telling the same story,
Yeah.
and that's can't be telling the same story. We got to tap into what people going through, because you know what? Because part of my story and journey probably is part of your story and journey. You know,
And if
so
not, it will
it's
be
people
one
just
day.
can
If you're
relate.
talking to younger people, they may not know about it yet, but they
Well,
will.
well, right. Well, for me, I'm not really talking to younger people. For me, I'm the older G. I'm making sure that the older
There
dudes
you
stay being the OGs, stay leading an example for the younger people. That's where I come in. And that's where I come in at, and that's the value that I brought to the low life. When I didn't come to low life to hide behind or do things like that, because low life has
go. Mhm.
value. So Sidney Poitier, I wanted to bring value to value. And that's exactly what I do on a daily day basis. So, I mean, you got to value your art, man. You can't be giving it away. You got to protect it, and you got to treat it like art. It's a beautiful
Mhm.
thing. And so you have to treat it like that. We got to protect this music, man. We really do. We got to teach these younger dudes. I'm making sure that the OGs stay OGs, and we dropping good music at a high level still. We blessed to be here. Just talking to K Solo the other day, and we was talking about how we still nice with it. It's beautiful, man. We ain't taking that for granted. We gonna spread that love and try to make what we doing, man. I couldn't wait. I mean, I wrote a 12-page children's book.
You work where?
Uh, I wrote a 12-page children's book.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, based on a song off of my LP. The song is called "When You Know You're a Star." A beautiful jazz singer from Orlando by the name of Christian Warren. She's well known, in Orlando, and she sang on
Mhm.
it. It's a beautiful record. I don't know if any of y'all went on my Instagram, but you'll see some of the work and some of the pictures from it. But I got grandbabies now, man. It's all about
Yeah,
legacy. I'm doing something different, but it's gonna be I'll be pinching myself like, yo, you just wrote a children's book. I mean, 12 pages. Like, it's a lovely
yeah,
book. Like, it really is. So
yeah, I'm gonna pull your Instagram up right now.
I'm excited about everything.
Sorry?
Hmm.
What'd you say?
What did you
No,
say? I'm
no,
sorry.
please, go ahead.
Oh, oh. No, I just said I'm just excited about different, ventures that I'm going through, different routes that I'm taking for my brand to try to go beyond because it's easy to just click
Yeah,
the button and send your
yeah,
music away. You got to get in touch with your fans. I'm trying to really do something that when I leave
mm,
here, that they say, "Whoa, he put
your
in the
legacy,
work,"
yeah, mm,
and that's just what yeah, a
right.
legacy, exactly. So that's what we doing. I got a big in Miami at what is it the Lincoln's Brewery. I'm talking about I'm the main one. So
I like the
just
style
and
of
I'm
your
still.
Instagram.
What'd you
Yeah.
say?
I said I like the style of your Instagram, that how you have the
Well,
what's next and all that. Yeah, it's
yeah, thank you. I
well,
appreciate that.
curated,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we
So is
talk
this
about
it?
that. We
This is
don't
it,
think a
right?
lot of people. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah, that's this children's. Yeah, the children's book. But we don't think a lot of people, as we watch and we grow and we can all grow, we think a lot of people don't really know what's next. I think
Mm.
some people are just doing it and not really know what's next. That whole what's
Oh,
next
yeah.
is something big that we really gonna get into. Like every time we do something new, we're gonna be like, what's next? Because we're always striving and we're always thinking about what's next. and that,
Yeah.
that's what keeps us going. And so we made like a slogan out of it. We made something to motivate us. Hey, what's
Actually,
next? Yeah, so
yep,
that's what we're going with. So it's
that's
beautiful,
cool.
and it motivates us. Yeah.
All right. Let's hear some of the audio on this.
In the south, you're holding on to where you once belonged.
I'll start it over from the beginning. I think it started in the middle somewhere.
Okay. I was about to start rhyming on
Where
that.
can people buy this book?
It's
Isn't it
available.
right?
It's on vinyl.
Oh, what about the book though?
Oh, the book is going to come out next month,
Okay,
probably toward the end of next month. We're going to be posting where we can do it. I'm actually going to do the book signings and everything. We're going to do all of
good,
that.
good. Hey,
Yeah.
is my mic super loud? Because my headphones don't work on my controller.
No, 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 no. It's
Okay,
perfect. It's
just
perfect.
making sure I'm
Yeah,
not okay. Um, awesome. That'll be cool. And the link to the song is in your bio, which everyone can
yeah,
follow you at Sydney Poitier, just like it's spelled. Let me put that back down here.
yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. That is a pretty song. I like that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Um, so you're talking about like, you know, how young people are putting out music and or how it is these days or whatever. And I was thinking about there's a younger artist, probably in their early 20s that I talked to, who is actually going old school style and distributing mixtapes out of the back of their trunk, sort of like as a
Right.
gimmick, but also it's like super effective because they're the only ones still doing it.
Well, they
And
made it easy,
yeah,
right? They made it easy, like to just go in the studio and then send your music out. It really requires no legwork, no nothing. But
a lot of
your
the
music,
artists
you
do it.
need to know where your music. You need to know where your music is at all times. You need to know where it's going, and more importantly, the way you get it out to the people. You know, a famous legendary rapper told me one time. He said, "Sydney, your greatest." He said, "Your greatest experience with your fans will always be in an intimate setting."
Mm,
And when you and if you're me and you've done shows with Hit Squad, and you've done shows with Dead Prez, and you did shows with these people and this people, and then you kind of get the big head, like dudes who frown upon the small venue.
mhm.
But the small venue is probably where I sold the most merch. And the small venue is probably where I connected the most
Yeah,
with the people.
I was just
I
in
did
Denver.
right.
Go ahead.
So it's just, you gotta, it's, we gotta go back. We
Yeah,
gotta go. There's something about taking it back to move forward.
yeah, like tradition and stuff like.
Right. Yeah, they can't even figure out how to pay you on a stream, for God. That's how you know it's
See,
crooked. That's how you know.
I my take. Oh, what was that?
Hello?
Oh, that was somebody's Siri. Oh, I was just in Denver for July 4th, and I saw Wu Tang there, and Run the
Right.
Jewels. And after the Wu Tang show, there was Jizza actually performed a second time right after that show at a little
Right.
venue in Denver, like downtown, and
Right.
that was like almost. He was with an incredible band. Shout out to Lettuce, but that was really cool, just being in that intimate setting, just like you're talking about, with
Yeah.
the jizz
Yeah.
and Rick was there
Yeah.
too. It was crazy.
Yeah. Intimate
Yeah.
settings are beautiful. We can't frown upon that. You might, and it's always go. I don't care if it's 10,000 people in the venue or 10. You don't
Mhm.
know who you don't know who one of the 10 of them people are. You
Right.
don't know. And you don't know.
Right.
You're an artist. You're an artist, and this is art. So do your
Yeah.
job and do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Um, so did you find like when you were coming up with, Hit Squad and I mean, well let me rewind. So you were born and raised in Detroit, right?
Yeah, I was born in Detroit, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe not raised there. I don't know where,
Not, not raised,
what
was going back to Orlando, New York, trying to get deals, taking La Cubana buses, Orlando, New York, Orlando,
So
New
you had the
York. Yeah,
Orlando, New York connection going early
yeah,
before it
forever.
became cool. Yeah. Um, so when did you get started with music though? Like how old were you?
um, 90 Harris. Simon Harris
Okay.
is the president. He's the president of Music and Life Records
Okay.
overseas. My career started overseas. He's the equivalent. He's the equivalent of Russell Simmons at Def Jam
Okay.
at Music of Life Records. Yeah, he's a big guy. He's a big dog. So
Yeah.
he had a friend. The actual friend is the guy who was the first guy to put the lockers to put the lock not the lock, the safes in a hotel room.
Hmm.
So
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 he
the
had
guy
fun.
that put the safe right. So the guy that put the safes in the hotel room, he was friends with my producer. He came to Drew's house one day, and they was playing my music. And he was friends with Simon Harris. He told Simon Harris, "Yo, you gotta hear this guy. Yo, I'm in Florida, I'm in Orlando, but you gotta hear this guy." And they
Hmm.
sent the music back, and I was signed. It's my first deal. It was on the table. So, you know, I still got the
Yeah.
vinyls and everything. I'm gonna bring the vinyls to that vinyl event. But yeah,
So,
that was
but
my
before
first.
that, you had to have some practice before you got signed, right? So, like, did you
Yeah.
know your whole life that you wanted to do music, or is that you start rapping like when you're in school?
Nah, okay, so there used to be this club called Electric Avenue, right? I used to break dance there. Tony Touch used to break dance there. A lot of people used to go there. So
Yeah.
one night I saw DJ Magic Mike. He was DJing, and my cousin was rhyming. My cousin Lamar was rhyming. My cousin was nice too. And my cousin was rhyming. And in that moment, in that venue, I was blown away. I said, yo, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I never put the pen down. I've been doing it ever since. And then my cousin was like, yo, you better than me, bro. You're gonna be really good
Uh-oh.
at it. And doing
You're breaking up.
brought me.
Prison.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Jay Vengeance. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes.
Arizona. It's my
Can you
guy.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. He said respect, legend of the game, big inspiration. My dog. Yep.
Yeah, that's my guy,
I'm gonna
Jay
put the
Vengeance.
comments on the screen for just a second. There
I'm,
we go.
I'm actually
Oh, it
getting ready
all.
to
There
work
we
with
go.
Jay Vengeance.
Bam.
Yeah, Jay Vengeance, he is dope. He's
Okay.
got a song.
That's the artist.
He's got a song. He's got a song right now with Maya Lansky from Wu Syndicate, produced by Fourth Disciple. Jay Vengeance. That's my guy.
Cool.
He's nice on the West Coast. He's a
Right on.
real. He's a. Me and him. We've done records together. He's a big supporter. I'm a big supporter of him. He's family. So
Yeah. So during that time, was it like older artists that were kind of criticizing the way music was being done at that time when you were getting signed, for example? Did you
well,
experience any of that?
not really because it was always hip hop with me, and it was always
Uh-huh.
who I was around and where I was. The level of competition was always high, but
Yeah.
you had to have bars.
Hmm. Right.
This day you still got to have that. Music has to stand the test of time. The people,
Yeah.
the best of it, when you hear it, is 20 from now. It sounds like you heard when you heard it.
Mm.
Man. That's what I running around with dudes like Thurston Howard III. I'm running around with
Right.
fashion icons of Bronx James. I gotta have it together. I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
running around with these big guys. So and they running with me. So
Yeah.
I'm working hard. I got good people around me, and I got people
That's
around me
always
that
important.
care about me. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'd rather be so. Oh, sorry. I'd rather be
Mhm.
solo, dolo than have a bunch of people around me I don't trust.
That's right. That's right. I'd rather be solo dolo than to have a bunch of yes men. Everything that I do, I
Mm,
let my peoples hear it. We run it through. No one's afraid to hurt anyone's feelings because if we can't hear it from our brothers, then we're in the wrong business. If we can't hear it from our brothers, then who can we hear it from? So
absolutely.
you
And
know,
I mean,
that's
you
I'm
gotta
a,
have a thick skin to be a rapper anyway, because when you
you
put
do.
yourself out there, you're opening
Yeah,
yourself up to being dissed or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That's true. You got to have
Yeah.
some thick skin because people gonna say what they gonna say.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know.
Facts. So, tell me about, if you would, the Hit Squad era. Like, you were there, I guess, during the
Okay.
formation of that.
All right. So I can tell you how my okay. So Marcy
Mhm.
Turner. Shout out to Marcy Turner at Universal Music Group. My PMD, my hit squad situation, it happened in a different way. It happened in a great way for me though, because Marcy Turner at Universal Records in LA, in order for my deal to go through in New York, it was brokered in LA. So my deal with Hit Squad was brokered in LA by Marcy Turner and this dude named Craig Collins. He lives in the Dr. Phillips area in
Okay.
Orlando here. So Craig went out there first, and they brokered the deal. He negotiated the deal. Then he flew back, and he was like, "Yo, PMD and them, they glad that they go, yo, they so glad to have you on the team." And Marcy was like, "Yo, Sydney, you're well." She was at the time. My name was Unique. She was like, "Yo, Unique, you're a rapper's rapper. These dudes up in here ain't no telling what they doing. You're a
Mm.
rapper's rapper. Are you familiar with PMD? I mean, are you familiar with
Oh, yeah.
EPMD?" I
I
said, "Are
thought you
you
were asking.
serious?" Of course I'm familiar with
Yeah.
EPMD. You crazy? She was like, I sent your album to PMD and he really, really liked it. The next thing you know, flying into the airport, PMD, he picked this, I swear on my parents. He picked me an envelope full of money. He dropped me at a house
Wow.
and said, This is the house you're gonna stay in while you here. He said, I'll call you in
Mm.
the morning and we're gonna come get you and we're gonna go to the studio. I didn't get nervous until I woke up the next morning. I called him. I said, Yo, the house was nice. He said, How you sleep? I said, I slept good. He said, Boom, we coming to get you. I go, they come get me. I jump in the truck. We go to PMD's crib. This
Mhm.
dude's got these big gates open. He's got a huge pool in the backyard and then tile in the bottom of the pool. It says PMD. I go into
And
the
that
house. Huh?
I was just gonna say, like, people that are younger, not familiar, may not be aware of what a big deal EPMD was, but
Just a
that just
super
stands
big
to
deal.
show you that it was a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, super big deal. So I'm
Yeah.
in PNB's house, right? And
Mhm.
so I'm going through doors. It's a big white house with these big gates in the front. I'm going into the house. He says, "Okay, the studio's right around the corner." I go in the studio, and guess who's sitting in there,
PMD.
man? Oh my God, damn, Sneak
Oh,
was on the boards. I'm talking about Sam. Then I got like I was like, oh man, this is what they doing. You got Sam Snead up in here. This is crazy. So the Hit Squad, I'm on the Hit Squad Zero Tolerance album.
uh-huh.
The album, I'm on the single. The single is with me, PMD, and Little Raz. It's called Where We From, and it's produced by Sam Snead. You know what I'm saying? So it's it happened for me. Um, he, I learned a lot from PMD
Mhm.
because of the relationship me and PMD have. Me and K Solo have a good relationship, and K Solo, and we're all here in Orlando. K Solo lived 15 minutes from me, so we're all here. That's my brother, and my hit squad, my hit squad days. It's just amazing, man. Just the people I was around, and PMD had always told me, um, use hit squad in a positive light,
Mm,
Nate, and always be positive. If you, I have 26 videos. You've never seen me roll a blunt in any of my
mm,
videos, and until I see PMD do it, you never
mm.
will, because he helped me. He helped me, and he gave me an opportunity to be a part of his brand. And all he ever asked of me,
Mm,
just show and just do
right.
the right thing. And I've always done the right thing with that. People know me from being in his squad. They know my affiliation with PMD, and I've always, if you won't see PMD do nothing crazy, you won't see Sid do nothing crazy. I would not jeopardize a brand that helped me crawl up out of a hole. Are you crazy?
Mm,
I'm forever grateful for PMD, and I'm forever grateful for K Solo. I am. Those are my brothers, and I learned a lot from them. They done a lot for me.
right.
Yeah, that's the
This,
album right there.
yeah, this was a big deal album when it came out.
Yeah,
You know,
for
it had
sure.
everybody on it. You got
Everybody was on that. Yeah.
yeah, Dos
I had
Effects,
like,
Redman.
yeah, that's another one of my brothers, Redman. So you
Oh
know
man,
this.
love Redman. I joke
Yeah,
around and
man.
say he's my future ex-husband.
Redman, dope, man. Yo, his new album, that new Muddy Waters he dropped is crazy. I'm just so
Oh
excited about the old school brothers is coming back. Rakim drop, Slick Rick drop. Oh my
yeah,
goodness. It just,
yeah.
we are here. We are here. We ain't going nowhere.
You know, it's funny because like I know for a fact back in the day in the '90s, whatever, that the rappers that were in their 20s back then would have looked at
Mhm.
a 40-year-old rapper and been like, "Get out of here, you're too old for this." And now they are
Yeah.
40, 50, 60,
Well,
and
first of all, the 40s and the 50-year-old rappers are saving hip hop right now.
facts.
They're saving
Is
hip hop right now. That's a fact.
because people are still buying.
You know,
It's like you said, Slick Rick, Raekwon, Ghostface, all that.
all these dudes
A good
dropping
album. Yeah,
good albums, great albums. Ghostface
yeah.
albums, crazy. Eclipse
It
new
was.
album is crazy. You
It
know,
is that clips. That was a surprise,
you
but
know,
yeah, that was really
that's
cool
what I'm
to
saying.
see.
Like I'm just so happy with, we don't look, the 40s and the 50-year-olds. We're not looking foolish out here, man. We got good music, bro. We're doing really good music.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful. We winning too. And I tell you what, and I'm so glad that none of this album right now is on any streaming platforms. And this is the first album that I bought merchandise with pure record sales.
You're talking about your new album?
That's right. My new album is
Okay.
not on any platform, any streaming platforms, and yet it went out to 60,000 DJs across the globe,
Are
including
you
DJ
planning on?
Sid. Huh?
I'm sorry. Are you planning on putting it on streaming platforms at all, like BandLab or anything?
It's on Bandcamp, but
Oh,
it's
it's on
that's
Bandcamp,
it.
not BandLab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on
Okay.
Bandcamp, but it's maybe in a couple months. But right now,
Mm,
um, I know March. I got 4 shows in Malta, which is off the
mhm.
coast of Africa. So we're gonna be over there. Um,
Cool.
we fly into London, so we might pull up on the Chip Shop. A lot of people, Chip Shop is a legendary place in Brixton. Um, if you know, you know. And if you don't, you better find out. But most of these dudes, they go overseas. They never go to the Chip Shop. You need to look that up. It's in Brixton. It's called the Chip Shop. They got nothing but like artists graffitiing. It's a legend place.
Okay.
I know when I was there in
Kind of
2019,
like
2 days before. Yeah,
no, I was just gonna say kind of like Beer Commission. Is it a smaller
yeah. It's kind
place
of
or
like
is it?
it's a smaller place, but it's legendary. I know the 2 days before I performed, Edo G and the Bulldogs performed.
Mm,
OC performed. Everybody was performing out of that
nice.
spot. I had the best chicken wings in my life in London out that spot. I never
What?
forget it. Yeah, it was
Okay.
wild. I was like, whoa.
Because you know what they say about English food, so you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I mean, if I'm ever there, I've never been there, but
Yeah, they have some good
let me
food.
put, they do.
No, they
That might
do.
just be a generalization. There've been some TikToks and stuff going around where it shows like, okay, I'm British and look at all the delicious food we have, and it's just like a piece of bread with like some cold like piece of American cheese on it. or like a
Mhm.
plate with like just beans, you know, everyone in
Yeah,
the comments just like, ugh.
that's
But
wild.
you know, I think
Yeah.
it's a joke. Yeah, I hope it's a
Yeah.
joke. All right, I'm gonna play a snippet of this song from the Zero Tolerance album.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Hit squad, Southside, Big Mike taking the ride. Sondland building, Brentwood, Paris Smith, Little Raz Neat. Let's go. B-boys, hip hop. Yo, it's 2004, hit squad fresh off tour. The awakening served its purpose, now I'm dead on course. Got some dirt on my shoulders, brush that bullshit off. Now I'm back for more, hungry than I was before. And ain't no door on my vocal booth, tore the damn thing off. Ain't no falling back, the P keep ballin' black. I murdered this hustle, yeah, I take all of that from the.
That's Lil Roz, right?
Nah, that's PMD.
Oh, that's PMD. What? Okay.
PMD going in on that piece, yo.
United States to overseas.
Sorry. All right, here we go.
I'm a b-boy, please, and I don't smoke crack, I smoke MCs. I thought you knew, and if you didn't, then you definitely will. I'm rugged and raw, headbanging till you got to chill. The dude is ill, and the kid is real. I'm a b-boy in my b-boy stance, mic in hand, posted up on the stage like I'm Darryl McDan. Be down in Atlanta, grinding with the hustle that's grand. Mike and Clay, Little Raz, Big Country, T.I. and E, it's OVA.
We go hard, man. Shit gets trill, especially where we.
I can recognize your voice on there.
Nah, that's Lil Raz right there. I'm after Raz.
You don't do on. You're not on the chorus.
I'm not on the course. That's Raz. I come in there strong arm. Trust me.
On the last part. I'm all
Yeah,
mixed
the
up, and
last verse.
I have to pause it periodically for copyright stuff, so we don't get a strike.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fast forward to see if I catch your part.
We go hard, man. Shit gets trill, especially where we from. Run from the DA, we give them no leeway. Duck them on the freeway, where we from. Y'all don't want none, we go hard, man. Shit gets trill, especially where we from. Run from the DA, we give them no leeway. Duck them on the freeway, where we from. I'm about that, I'm about ice on me. I'm about 10
that's
times
right,
better than
yeah.
what you claim you be.
I'm
I'm about the flex, I'm about the rolling, about the hop.
And you're in the middle.
No, that's
Gotta
Raz.
be.
I'm the last verse.
Well, that's like towards the end. Hold on.
Toy
Yeah,
trucks,
man.
see you hate our grills and our wheels. I'm about to kidnapping and kill.
Yeah, that's like the end of the song almost. Let me put you.
Y'all don't want.
Man, verbally spit game from New York to Biscayne, slicker than a shit stain. Revise, reprise, the Caucanize from the Levi's. On this track is 3 guys who bent more corners than 3 sides. So when your 6 break down, you get no free ride. Blading it, laden it since knee high. I learned to recoup, and what I can I foul suit. Your wild duke with your Averex gun pal suit. But niggas from the hills don't just rob, we milk the cow. So you know now, take your shit off, you can go now.
And that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Third time's the charm. No.
I
Yeah.
had like 3-4 record deals in my career. I was on Nervous. I'm on the Nervous Reanimated album. Me, Poison Pen, K Solo. When I was in New York doing the Boondocks Records deal, Michael Wise, which is the CEO of Nervous Records, he gave me another situation and asked me if I wanted to be on the Nervous Reanimated. And I was like, yeah, it's a great opportunity. I was able to make another bag. But that popped off too. The joint that we did for that is called Keep It Banging. And also the dude who produced it is also the dude who brokered it on that Nervous deal. He brokered, with Marcy over Universal, but he also got a chance to produce the record that I'm rhyming on that Nervous album.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
When I tell people I was on Nervous, they don't even believe it. They're like, "You was on Nervous?" Like, yeah, I was on Nervous, bro. Oh. So
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jay Vengeance.
I've had a little journey.
Yeah. You've been doing your thing. Jay Vengeance says Mob Deep's dropping October 10th. I heard about that. I didn't know the date.
Yeah.
Good looking.
Him and oh my God, him and that guy. What's his name? They did collaborations on it. What's the dude, the white guy, the producer?
Uh,
He's um
I think I know what you're
uh
talking about. I can't think.
what's his name? He's gonna kill Alchemist.
Alchemist. Yeah,
Alchemist.
yeah.
Alchemist and Havoc. Yeah, Alchemist and Havoc. I heard this. What I heard that they did production on this
That
thing,
would be great.
and both of them is like both of them dudes are crazy
Yeah,
with it.
Alchemist is having a moment, which he's a super talented
He is.
guy and deserves his
Yeah, for
credit or
sure.
whatever.
The place that I'm performing,
Yeah.
the place that I'm performing in Miami, Lincoln's Brewery,
Mhm.
they were just there.
Oh, really?
Havoc, yeah, Rapinoid, they was just there performing. I think like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Cool, cool. Hell yeah. Um, so yeah, you guys a busy weekend, like you said, and if people wanted to get your new album, they would need to contact or go to your
You need to
Instagram.
go. Yep. The, the links are in the bio. You go to my gram. The links are in the bio, or you can just it's Sydney Poitier everything. It's at Sydney Poitier. You put my name up, Sydney Poitier, it's gonna come up. You Google me, it's gonna
Right.
come up. It's gonna come
It's with
up.
the C.
So and the links are in the
Yeah.
bio. The album is out. I wanted to show you something, man. Let me hold up. I want to show you something because I wanted
All
to
right.
show you guys. You know
I'm not trying.
the
There we
album.
go. That's cool.
You know.
You turn it a
So
little bit so we could. There's a glare.
okay.
There we go.
Look at the
A little bit
album
more.
and the maxi single that we dropped with Mickey Fax. You know, the maxi single is out with
Yep.
with the perspective on it, produced by Best One, which was my big shout to my you
Hey, you're breaking up. It's
know
breaking up some. Yeah.
I said
Sorry.
big K Solo for making this
That's
happen with me and Mickey Solo,
yeah.
my brother.
Yeah, for sure. So
I want it's also
yeah.
did you see these? Have you seen these? Have you seen these? You know what these are?
No, I'm trying to let me make you bigger. Hold on.
This is an equestrian
Not
horse,
me.
like a
No,
chess
no.
piece, right?
Okay.
This you
Okay.
pop the
There we go.
top under here, it fits directly.
Okay.
This goes right into your car and plays my album.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so we have these are
Cool.
available. It's available on vinyl. It's available digitally. You can get it on Bandcamp. We're not sure when it's going to be on platforms. We're not sure yet, but we're doing good right now. So we're working hard, and that's just where we are. We're just trying to
Yeah.
own it. We're trying to own it and trying to record it and make sure we stay on top of it.
Right. Um. One more thing. Were you involved with the Low Life crew in their earlier days as well?
No, no,
Or
I wasn't.
okay, that's just
No.
like something kind of that you got that they kind of absorbed you or whatever, or you absorbed or whatever when you were in Orlando at
Yeah,
some point.
well, yeah. There's some brothers that I know that are low lives, and so
Okay.
when I was just around my brothers, and when it was time for me to try to, to see what I wanted to do, and I wasn't gonna do it if I couldn't bring any value. I wanted those brothers. Let me tell you something. People just don't know. A
Mm,
low life, they do as much off the field. Nah, they do more off the field than they do on the field. Now, when I say that, I mean performances and do shows. And low life kill it. They do that.
mm,
People don't know, man. These dudes be. There's a baseball field, man, in Orlando called Azalea Park. These guys, they've literally, they've literally reformed the baseball park. They're one of the Low Life is recognized by the county commissioners of Orlando.
yeah,
It's definitely an organization and a group of men that I'm very glad I'm a part of.
yeah. And I wanted to shout them out because I gotta say it was like the events that I went to when I was there, like very well organized.
Mhm.
No, like even at the music event at the bar, there was no fighting, no tussling, no arguing, even. You know what I mean? It was just good
They don't
vibes.
do this. How these guys
And
don't
they
do
do a lot of good for the
Yeah,
community,
good
and
vibe.
so shout out to them and Thurston Howell the third and everything. Yeah,
Definitely.
so cool.
And I'm grab the phone when I call. That's my guy.
Right,
That's my brother, man. But
right.
Listen, what he's doing right now with his album, oh my God. But he's
Yeah.
the one, listen, I gotta come around with this guy. His video looked
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
movie. You saw it? You saw his video? It's like a
Which
movie,
one?
for
Which
God's
one?
sake.
I've
The
seen a
one where he's
couple
on
of
the
them.
motor. Well, he's the one we standing there, he's leaning next to the BMW, the black joint. You
Yeah,
see it?
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
this guy's, yeah, he's crazy with it. So I gotta stay on point with mine, but I just try to bring value to already value. You know what I mean? And I'm well received by the people, and I'm on my promo run right now. I'm gonna be in Atlanta in
Good.
October. I got Colorado. We believe we're gonna have Colorado. But we're excited, man, and we're gonna keep do good music at this level. We're gonna keep doing it. Big shout to my team. I be, you know what I'm saying, music marketing that makes sense. My brothers, Dirty Bakers, Shaft, that guy Ike. Big shout out to DJ Mega. What we getting ready to go do? Best One, the whole team, Iceberg Snub, Jay Vengeance, just the whole squad, and what we getting ready to do is just bring it to you. We getting ready to own it. So we're gonna have it. It's gonna be available. And we're doing good music. We ain't mad at nobody. We love everybody. But we gotta do better, y'all, with this music, man. We gotta listen. We're probably the inventors of all genres of music. We don't own none of it. It's
You're
quite
talking about
sad,
black
really.
people.
Yeah,
You're talking about
we don't own
yeah,
anything. We are the creators of all genres. This is not a
right.
joke with me. Like, you can look this up. Like, we are the creators of all genres of music, yet we own
Absolutely.
none of it.
Mm.
We got to change that shit quickly. We got to
Yeah.
change it. My
Yeah.
last album, Raising in the Sun, I did a vinyl tour.
Mm-hmm.
I did 8 vinyl stores out of the 13 that are in Orlando. We found out. Do you know how big the state of Florida is? It's big.
It's perfect. Yeah.
That owns a record store in the entire state,
Really.
and he was one of the ones. He was one of the ones that I did my promo tour at,
Hmm.
and I didn't even know that. He looked it up and he showed us. Florida's a big state. I can't even imagine the millions of record stores in the state of Florida, and there's only one black guy that owns one. And I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I'm not heavy on the black thing and all this. We ain't got to own all this and all that. But all I'm saying is, if we've created most of this, we need to own some of this. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. It's just
All
only
of it.
right. It's good. But I don't want people to freak out. You know what I mean? But it's we gotta listen. I'm all about doing better. I'm all about protecting, and I'm all about putting boots on the ground. We gotta go back, people. We gotta go back to move forward. And I know that sounds crazy, but Master P sold like 10,000 out the trunk. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we got to go back. Sometimes to go forward, man. That's just what it is right now. Everybody's a rapper and everybody is pushing the sin button. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They say, what is there, 50,000? There's 30 to 50,000 artists joining Spotify a day.
Oh my
Everything,
goodness.
everything about that says crabs in a bucket.
It's like Spice One said when he was on our show. You can go outside and kick a tree, and 1,000 rappers will fall out. But
Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Everything about it.
you're breaking up pretty good. It's getting a little jumbled. I can't. Hang on. Wait. You're glitching.
Hey, yo, if you in
You're glitching pretty
Orlando
good.
area,
There we
okay.
go.
If
Yeah.
you're in Orlando and you kind of don't know what's next, tap in the city, tap in to my marketing team, tap in to Dirty Bakers and Best One and what we got going on, because we know what's next. We're getting ready to show you what's next. But if you
Gas
don't
face.
know what's next, it's cool. It's cool not to know what's next. But
Mhm.
but find out. Come find out. Holla. We out here. For real. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
there's
saying?
a plethora, especially if you're into like the old school, like original New York's or I guess East Coast hip hop. music scene.
Yeah,
There's a lot to be found in Orlando for sure.
a
It's
lot
kind
for
of like
sure.
a 90s hip hop paradise. Pretty much.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. One Race Lifestyle said Sydney P. Legend. We Are IBMM said the same thing. Too many MCs, but not enough MCs. J Vengeance. Yep. KRS1. Well, I won't hold you any longer. I appreciate you coming on, and everyone can go to your Instagram, to the link in bio, if they want to buy your album, you know, listen to it on Bandcamp, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
And if you want to find out what's going on in Orlando, right?
No doubt. My people's absolutely. I got to give you a shout out because my people's
Oh,
love what
thank
you're
you.
doing.
Oh,
When you came out to Orlando, everybody told me they just loved you. You had a great time.
wow.
Everybody told me that you know the show. I just want to tell you,
Awesome.
you know, we appreciate you guys coming to our city and holding that down the way y'all did, and inviting me on the show. I couldn't wait to come on Rap Yard. We're a big Rap Yard fans, and I'm just, hey, we're gonna be here
Thank
doing
you.
good music. I appreciate you, and wherever I'm at, pull up if you're there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, can I get you to do one favor before we go? Can you
Yeah.
give me a little DJ drop? You know, this is Sydney
Okay.
Poitier. You're listening to the Rap Yard podcast.
Okay. Just say
Whenever you're
okay.
ready. Yeah.
Yo, this is Sidney Poitier, and we rocking with Rap Yard Podcast.
Appreciate that. All right, folks. We'll see y'all later. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. It was an honor. And we'll see
All
y'all
right.
next time.